Growing up in the early 2000s in good old Great Britain, I had a deep affection for a whole variety of TV shows, and especially those coming from Nickelodeon. Classics like Keenan and Kel, Drake and Josh, iCarly, The Amanda Show, and Danny Phantom were all staples of my childhood, providing laughter and escapism. But unfortunately, there's one show from this whole era that still to this day lingers in my mind. Not because of how much I enjoyed it, but because of how much this show used to make my stomach turn and my skin crawl. Of course, I'm talking about Mr. Meaty. This teen sitcom aired from 2006 to 2009 and centered around two boys, Joshua Redgrove and Parker Dinkelman, who worked at a fast food restaurant. It started as a series of shorts before premiering on September 22nd, 2006. Right from the start, it had a unique charm that set it apart from typical children's programming. Throughout its 2 seasons, Joshua and Parker found themselves in often bizarre, supernatural, and grotesque situations, while also dealing with the usual teenage challenges like dating and peer pressure. For some reason, I only vividly remember watching this either really late at night or in the early hours of the morning. So for years, I genuinely thought that this show was like some sort of fever dream of mine that I'd schemed up. And any time that I asked anyone about this show, they'd look at me as if I were fucking insane. Like I was some nut job that just escaped Arkham Asylum. So I find it pretty wild that despite only catching only ever a few episodes of this show is fucking ingrained in my mind. But now, looking back on it, I can totally see why. One standout feature was its unique animation style, characterised by unnaturally exaggerated character designs and awkward movements that created an unsettling atmosphere. The characters were deliberately grotesque, which added to the overall eeriness. Many episodes tackled surprisingly dark themes for a kids show, like existential dread, body transformation, and the often grim consequences of the boys' antics. And having rarely ever seen these themes explored in children's programming, Mr. Meaty almost feels subversive. The humour frequently relied on surreal and absurd situations that, while intended to be funny, often came off as disturbing. The juxtaposition of comedy with unsettling scenarios left viewers feeling uneasy and questioning what they had just watched. And the primary setting, a fast food joint, was designed with a grimy aesthetic that gave off a sense of decay and neglect. This grim environment enhanced the overall creepiness and made every scene feel like it was steeped in some sort of strange realism. The sound design played a crucial role too. The sound effects and music often contributed to the unsettling atmosphere, featuring jarring noises and an eerie score that heightened the tension during various scenes. And what truly added to the show's discomfort was its tendency to leave plot points either unresolved or ambiguous. This choice created a lingering sense of curiosity about the bizarre world the characters inhabited, as well as compelling viewers to ponder what they had just seen long after the episode ended. It was an experience that, while aimed at a younger audience, often straddled the line between humour and horror, making it both memorable and unnerving. I just think it's astonishing to compare Mr. Meaty to the kids shows of today, especially those on Nickelodeon, like fucking Henry Danger. That's the only one I can think of. They're just completely different. No show even comes close to being downright as frightening as Mr. Meaty ever was. And I know that kids today are just fucking glued to things like YouTube Shorts and TikTok, so they're getting this whole plethora of different types of content, and a lot of it is just brain rot shit. But I guarantee that no kid today could sit there, watch an episode of Mr. Meaty at fucking 2 o'clock in the morning and not have nightmares. Because I fucking sure know that I could. Anyway, I just wanted to talk about that a bit, hopefully get it off my chest, and I won't be being jump scared by fucking Parker Dinkelman covered in mayonnaise anymore. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and as always, I'll see you all in the next one.